Hi everyone, this is my Olivia Wilde look. If you Google her name, you'll find this picture. She's got big curly dark hair and she's wearing a big gold headband. She's wearing this makeup. It's beautiful, so I thought I'd recreate it for you. I hope you like it. So I've already got my foundation on. I did my eyebrows, and I'm going to start off by taping off my eye. Just going to use some regular tape and put it on the back of my hand so it's not so sticky. I'm going to follow the line of my lash line. This is going to give me a nice clean sharp line here, and it's also going to help with fallout. My first color I'm going to apply is this one here. It's a medium shimmery brown. It's got some gold undertones to it, and it's from my Rimmel Urban Seductress palette. I'm going to use a small fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to start by doing the outline of where the shadow's going. It's quite peaked in the middle, and it rounds down quite quickly in the center. Just like that. I'm going to fill in this whole lid area right up to that line. Take it in close to the inner corner, but not all the way. Using another small eyeshadow brush, a clean one, I'm going to take this white from that same palette. It's a good white because it's quite intense, but it doesn't have any undertones. It's pretty pure. I'm going to use this as my highlight. This look has a quite obvious highlighting color, so I'm going to apply it pretty thick. Take it right down to your tape line. And bring it down to the inner corner, right along that brown shadow. We're going to blend it using a fluffy domed brush. Just a little bit. Next I'm going to use a second brown color. This one's from my Quo Smoky Eye palette, and it's a warmer brown. And I'm going to pat it on all over that first brown. Primarily though, in this mid area, not so much on the edges. For my Stila palette, I'm going to use this color here. It's sort of a camel color, and it's matte. I'm going to use it as a blending color on a small pencil brush, and I'm going to use it for this line right here. It's just going to soften it up and help the transition from our main color to our highlighter. Using our dome shading brush again, just go over it a little bit. Next I'm going to use a liner brush and matte black eyeshadow. This one's from my Quo palette again. And I'm going to line the top lash line. It's pretty smoky, there's no definition. So you don't have to be too precise, but we do want it to be darkish. Take it right into the inner corner. Once we have that initial line in place, we're going to go over it again just on the outer bit, and instead of dragging along our lash line, we're going to pull it upwards. It's just going to darken it and make it a little smokier. Now we can gently remove our tape and evaluate our fallout damage. I'm going to use a bit of my foundation and just clean that up. For the lower lash line, we're going to go back to our browns, starting with our first one, the goldish one. I'm going to use a small, stiff shading brush and run it along my lower lash line. It can come down pretty far. It's quite a smoky look. To our second brown, the warm one from the Cool palette. Just right over top of it. And we're going to use that to kind of tidy up the corner here. Using our liner brush, we're going to do the black. And bring it up to our outer corner. Next, I'm going to line my upper and lower lash line. This pencil I'm using is the Stila Smudge Stick in Stingray. It's really good for the waterline. And make sure you get your corners as well. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply 2 to 3 coats of mascara. So our mascara is on, our eyes are looking really good. Last step for the eyes, we're going to use that white color and we're going to highlight our inner corner. In the picture it's really bright, so I'm going to really lay it on. Finishing up the rest of the face, I'm going to contour. I'm using this bronzer. This one's from Pure Minerals, and this is my least shimmery of all my bronzers, which is why I'm using it. I'm using this tiny contour brush. I'm going to do the cheekbone. And I can see that she has it in the hairline as well, so I'm going to trace my hairline. I already did the other side of my face. Bring it right up to the top. I'm going to trace it down my nose. And I'm going to do my jawline. For blush, she has it just right in the backs of the cheeks here. I'm going to use this Rimmel color. It's Santa Rose, my usual blush. And because it's such a small area, I'm using a small angled blush brush. I'm going to take just a little across my nose. Tiny bit of highlighter. I've already taken it down my nose just to make it look long and skinny. I'm going to put some on my finger. This is my Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder in Brighten, and I'm going to just rub it up here. I'm going to just apply it to my cheekbones. For the lips, I already have some base on my lips. I just drug some of my foundation across them. Her lips are very pale and neutral. I'm going to use this Body Shop lip liner in pink brown and line my lips. I'm going to fill them in as well. In this picture, it looks like she has a tracing of white liner on her Cupid's bow, so I'm going to do the same. And finally, I'm going to use a Body Shop Delicious tinted lip balm. This one is in the shade number 1. It's pretty neutral. I'm going to pat it on. And there's our finished look, the Olivia Wilde look. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching.